Ahí está.
Death is inevitable. What would you do if you knew death was coming for you? Would you run? Would you hide? In the movie No Country for Old Men, the protagonist, Llewellyn Moss, ran for his life. He ran away from death itself. If you ever watched this movie and you really enjoyed it, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And if you just enjoy the review, please just like and subscribe also. Country for Old Men is a thriller and a western that came out in 2007. It was taking place in western Texas. It's rated R because it may contain a lot of graphic scenes. There is a scene that I could think about where there was a lot of blood. It was pretty early on in the movie whenever he committed this act of violence. It was brutal, but it was necessary to depict and give an idea of who this villain or who this antagonist was in reality. Rotten Tomatoes also gave this movie a rating of 93%, which is absolutely amazing. So, our protagonist, Llewellyn Moss, which was played by Josh Brolin, he is depicted as a stubborn man trying to escape his destiny or his fate in hopes of a better life for him and his wife. He comes across a drug deal that has gone south, and while he was exploring or just looking around, he stumbled upon $2 million. So after Llewellyn takes this money, the rest of the movie is him trying to escape Anthony Sugar, which is a hitman that was hired to go after him, kill him, and retrieve the money. About our antagonist or the villain. So our villain was Anthony Sugar, and he did an amazing job with his acting. Everything from like his facial expressions to like the emotions that he would show on screen was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it was amazing. So Anthony Sugar was played by Javier Bardem. So his character was very ominous. He was very dark. The vibes he gave off, it was creepy. It was very creepy. So his character, he doesn't kill for the money. He believes in principles and he follows those principles down to the dime. He doesn't do it for the love of money. He was even offered to keep those $2 million, but he denied it. He denied it because he sticks to his principles. Anthony Sugar's wardrobe was very dark. They did a great job with emphasizing who the villain was just with his wardrobe. Like with Carson Wells, his outfit was more neutral. He didn't seem as threatening as Anthony Sugar's was, which was mostly dark. His attire was almost all black except for like his shirt maybe. So the outfit really helped emphasize that he was a villain. Another cast member was Carson Wells, and he was played by Woody Harrelson. Carson Wells is another hitman that was sent to find Llewellyn and retrieve the money. But things did not go too well for him. Another character was Sheriff Roscoe, which was played by Roger Boyce. Sheriff Roscoe was also looking for Llewellyn Moss because his wife was worried for him. She was worried something had happened, but Sheriff Roscoe was never able to like quite keep up with him. In the end of the movie, he finally finds Llewellyn Moss, but it's not in the way that he wanted to find him or expected to find him. Throughout the movie, they did a lot of wide shots. The shots were very beautiful of the desert. It really showed the environment that they were in, where they were. They also used a lot of natural lighting. So mostly for like the landscapes also. It just gave a better sense of like realism. So what it really looked like in the real world. It also created some tension. Another thing they did very well was slow camera movement. There's this one scene, it was an action scene, very slowly, and they followed the protagonist, they followed the antagonist, but it was slow shots where it created suspense and tension and mystery too. Okay, so in conclusion, this movie is probably one of the best movies I've watched. I'm definitely gonna put it up in like my top 5 list. All these different filming techniques that they used really made this movie come together very well. Both of these actors, they did an amazing job. If you go watch the movie, you'll see what I mean. The way this movie was filmed, it was great. Honestly, I consider this movie a masterpiece. But once again, if you enjoyed this movie review, please go like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any opinions on it.